Welcome back, grade 4. Let's complete what we started before, which is force. So we take before we have different kind of forces, and we know the motion never ever happens without pull or push forces. And we take something called the gravity, and we know this, that gravity attract the object to the center of Earth or pull the object to the center of Earth. And that's why we cannot fly. So this never happen if you're in the surface of Earth because of gravity. The gravity attracts you to the center of Earth so you can walk in the ground. So I have a question for you. Is there any force affects us when we are not in motion? The answer is yes, gravity. Gravity is pulling us downward while we are not in motion. But you know what? During motion, we have many and different kind of forces affect on us. So, for example, like when you pull your bag, the gravity pulls your bag with you downward to the ground, while your arms pull it up. Or maybe if you wanted to go up in stairs, actually the gravity trying to pull you down and you try to going up. So also there's another force we're going to talk about it, which is friction force. Friction force. Okay, friction force. Know what is friction force in details? You have to rub your hand. Can you rub your hand very fast? Yes, you feel some kind of heat. This heat is resulted because of friction. Friction is resulted from two surface in contact. Two surface in contact or touch each other. Then what? There is a motion between these two surfaces in contact, but this motion in different direction. Okay? So, friction, it's a force that you can the object moves against each other. Okay? So, again, friction force appears if we have two surfaces in touch or in contact, and these two surfaces motion is in different direction or in opposite direction, meaning if we have here, for example, this box moving forward, so the friction force will be in the opposite direction. You know why? Because the job of friction force is slow down and stop the object. So friction force always slow down or stop the motion of objects. So the way object, even us during walking, the only kind of force that can help us to stop moving or to slow down and stop the motion in general is friction force. And this force always in the opposite direction of the motion direction or the moving object. Okay? So again, friction force. Friction force, it's the force that happens as a result of two objects or two surfaces in contact or in touch. And these two objects opposite each other. Always friction force, always take the direction which is the opposite direction of moving object. And that's because the job of friction force is slowing down or stop the motion. So to make someone stop, you have to be in front of it or in against an or opposite direction of its motion. So if you have here, like what we have here, your friend wanted to move in one direction and you wanted to stop him. So you have to be in front of him or in the opposite direction of him, as we can see here in this image or this drawing. So always the direction of friction force is the opposite direction of the direction of motion to make or to help the object to stop or slow down, then stop. Okay? Every new satellite is carried into space by a rocket. Okay? As we can see in this image, this is called a rocket. Before launching this rocket, the rocket stands motionless on its launch. It stays still because forces acting upon it are balanced. The meaning of this, we have balanced force. That's mean there's equal in forces that help this rocket to stand still. But during launching, the rocket is affected by unbalanced force so that it can move away from Earth. So we have addition force that help this rocket to be or to have unbalanced forces. And if we have unbalanced force, the object moves. And that happens in launching a rocket. Then what? In space, there is no gravity, no air, and no friction force to slow down the satellite. So actually, the satellites can keep traveling at the same speed for hundreds of years because in space have no air, have no friction force, have no gravity. So actually, it's more free and always have the same speed. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.